What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to Under the Track. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. So today is just a normal day. Riding back from washing my bike, it got really dirty at a festival that I had to work at for 6 days. So I had to wash everything, get all the mud and dirt out of my chain because this ain't a dirt bike. And I decided to go get something to eat. Now, I could have went a block away from where I was actually washing the bike, but I decided I wanted something good. I wanted some Chinese food. And there's a great place I know about here in Austin, so I decided to roll back to that because it's on the same side of town as my house. Now, traffic is pretty thick. It's rush hour, as you can see, and I'm on a street where you really got to be aware of your surroundings. And honestly, no matter where you are, you should be aware of your surroundings. So I'm deciding to be a good guy. I'm not speeding through. I'm not, zipping through cars because where I got to go is just a little ways off here up the street. And one of the things I have to be aware of is people merging into this left lane from the center lane. So as you can see, as I'm approaching this truck, he's kind of aware that I'm there. But I get up to this Mustang, I think he's going to go. He doesn't. But what happens? This red car just jumps in front of me, doesn't even really look. So I turn around and ask her, hey,
did you really see me?
I don't know if she did or if she didn't, but we're going to get some confirmation of that. So, I carry on my way and say what I got to say, but I look at my mirror and notice the Mustang that was behind her is now trying to catch up to me using the center lane. He then merges, gets over to the right, and so now I'm really like, okay, this guy's with her, and maybe he's trying to say or do something. You'll notice my right glove is still on. At this point, I'm taking it off because, like most of us 2A people, I got the right to carry, and yes, I will use it. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. So I take my glove off because I never know when I have to get ready, throw my kickstand down, and use my bike as cover from the opposite side of the car. Now, the place I'm going is just a couple of blocks away from where this incident happens, so I'm keeping my eye on him at the same time keeping my eye on traffic. And of course, I don't want anybody else to merge into my lane and or hit me, so I gotta kind of be careful. The closer I get to this light, the more I realize, this guy's really trying to catch up to me. And depending on what happens at the light, he might be able to do that by coming up behind me or beside me. Turns out, when I get up to this light and I merge it over, he has enough room to get over next to me. You'll see that here in a second. So right now I'm just being cautious and wondering where he is. I can tell that he's behind me. He's actually directly behind me at this point. I'm looking at him. I put my visor up just to make sure I can see who's in the car and see if there's anything he's doing or saying that would appear that he's escalating the situation. But again, I'm staying cautious because there's cars in the center lane. I'm from a place where if you drive down that center lane more than 200 feet, it's a ticket. And also, there's also islands up that don't allow you to do that. You can only go a certain distance. But I live in Texas now, so I'm aware of it. So here's the guy. He's beside me. He's looking at me crazy, so I'm looking at him. Partially to let him know I ain't scared, but also to let him know there's a camera on my helmet. Whatever you decide to do, you're going to be recorded. This is when I can confirm he's with that car that cut in front of me, because right now he's going to point to that car and he's going to tell her, hey, get behind me. Right? So he does that, kind of adjusts himself.
What you need? I didn't say she did. I just wanted her to see me. What you want me to do? You want me to die? You want me to die, dog? Me, I'm exposed. So I didn't say she did. I just made a noise so she knew I was there. But I still got the right to turn around and say something. You looking at me crazy like I'm not supposed to protect my life.
I don't know what else you want a rider to do in that situation. We are fully exposed. We're not protected in a cage, as we like to call it, by a car. And he actually said he rides, so he should have known that if I reacted, it could have been because of what they were trying to do. He was trying to protect her so she could get in front of him and then merge over. A couple problems with that. Where she was merging, she was actually going into the intersection. Instead of just getting into that lane, stopping and waiting for an opening, she was waiting for his cue, which isn't what you should be doing as a driver. And on top of that, she's coming into an intersection. So let's say everything was fine with me and I got by her. What if there was another car that was coming from the other direction or wanting to get into that intersection somehow, and she hit that car? What she did was not something she was supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Not protect my life? And yeah, it would have been a problem. It would have been a problem for both of us had this happened, simply because he was doing something stupid. And again, he said he rides, but it is what it is. Y'all stay safe.
Fuck you thinking, dog?